Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to everybody who's joining. Tonight, we're going to be having this live stream, everything about Speediance, guys. We want to celebrate Speediance. Thank you all for being here. Look forward to a lot of questions and comments as always. Hope everybody's doing very, very well. Happy Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday, right? One of the cool things about living in Mexico, like I do, is that I don't really have to remember what day it is because most days are like holidays to me. Most days are vacation. Today, however, was very busy. I'm going to be coughing a lot during this live, and I'm also going to be apologizing for it a lot. I got some construction going on in the house, and so there's tons of concrete dust around. Hopefully, it doesn't choke out my Speediance, my beautiful Speediance Gym Monster. Let's start off this live before we start talking about all the amazing things that Speediance has just recently implemented. Welcome, Taylor Swipe. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome. Happy to see you here. Thanks for the hello. Before we get into all the amazing things that Speediance has implemented with their recent updates, we're going to be talking about some special things in regards to this live. Number one, guys, Joey 500 is going to save you $500 off of the price that's currently on the website. So take $500 off of that when you use Joey 500. You're also going to see a special link that's going to be linked in the comments of this video that you guys can use to support me. You can use that link in conjunction with Joey 500, and you're going to get your $500 off of this product. You're also going to be receiving extender belts and hooks. In case you guys don't know what those extender belts are, those extender belts attach to the handles in order to, thank you very much. The link is in the description. Those extender belts attach to the handle. Very, very cool item. They attach to the handle, which then attaches to the actual line of the machine to prevent you from getting damage to your arms from the line. So, and the hooks are going to attach to this frame here in order for you to be able to hold up your barbell. So you're going to get those for free when you use Joey 500. The first 5 people to use this code are also going to get a free massage gun. Another thing that is worth mentioning, it's really worth mentioning, is, guys, one of the fantastic things about Speediance and their company is they have not since the beginning of their startup, they have never ever charged for a subscription. So that means when you buy now, you can go ahead and enjoy a free year of the Speediance membership without the membership cost. You're getting all the perks when it comes to this machine. You're getting the training, all the classes, you're getting the dynamic weight modes, you're getting every single thing that comes with this machine with a membership, but you're getting it for free. That's going to be ending, guys, okay? The amazing run that everybody has had is going to be ending. If you purchase before they implement it, you're going to be able to continue with a lifetime free membership. So myself, all of the other amazing Speediance users out there who own this machine, they will never have to pay a membership. But anyone moving forward will have to pay a membership, and that will be implemented in a few months' time. So buy now. If that's not incentive enough, I don't know what is, okay? Now, this machine, I do believe, as I tell you guys very often, is going to be the machine of the future. So I would not wait until you have to actually pay for a membership. Just buy it now. Buy it now. You can use the machine forever with a lifetime subscription for free, okay? And guys, stay tuned till the end of this video because at the end of this live, we're going to be having a draw. You guys can enter into that draw by typing in Joey 500. That's capital Joey. It's over in the comments. 500 to join in the giveaway. All right. Type that in and make sure to comment because the more you comment, the more. Thank you, Andre, for dropping that. Andre wants to win. So far, Andre will be the winner. Keep dropping in those Joey 500s. Okay. There you go, Todd. Welcome. Andre, Todd, welcome. There you go. You're entering into that draw. So we're gonna do that draw at the end. Now, guys, I'm really excited, and if you guys own this machine, y'all are probably really excited too. The reason why is because Speediance recently had 2 updates in a week. I was really happy to see that. Keep it coming, guys. Drop it in, and make sure to continue to comment, because the more you comment, the more likely it is that you will be chosen for this draw. Andre mentions, awesome, I have the Gym Monster and love it. Andre, let us know, how long have you had the Gym Monster? Can you let us know? I'm very curious. I've had mine for, I believe it's been maybe 4 or 5 months, and it's been like 4 or 5 months, however long I've had it, of bliss. Jose Nunez, wish I had the money for it. Tonal left me broke. Oh, Joey 500. I am so sorry, Jose. I am sorry they left you broke, man. I don't even want to know what happened. Maybe you want to tell us what happened. I don't even know. Man, that doesn't sound cool. But yeah, Tonal was leaving a lot of people. Tonal is leaving a lot of people broke. But listen, Speediance tells me not to talk about Tonal because they don't want to be disrespectful. I'm very disrespectful to Tonal because I've had like a nightmare with them throughout my time of owning one. So if you want to let us know in the chat, I can't stop you, but I'm going to have to try to stop myself from saying what I want to say. I've had my Gym Monster for a little over a week, and I'm really liking it. It was a little cumbersome to switch between exercises at first, but now I'm used to how things work. Exactly. I think that's an excellent comment made by Cole. I'm just going to say Cole, made by Cole. Sorry, I'm not going to be able to pronounce that name. Oh, call me Mark. So Mark, I'll call you Mark. Thanks a lot, Mark. Oh, man, it's been a long day, guys. Yeah, so Mark leaves a good point. You might have to get used to this machine in the beginning. But after you get used to it, I did too. This is a dual motor machine. You have moving parts. You might have to get used to this machine. But once you do, give it a week. I'd say even give it a month, because it's going to be different than probably anything else you've used. Even the tension on the handles when you're not in barbell mode can be different because it's dual motor. So you have one arm that you can move completely separate from the other arm, completely isolated. So when that happens, you're gonna have the ability of different points of the movement. The weight's gonna hit your muscle differently on each arm. You guys got to get used to that. Give it about a month. You're gonna see how incredible this machine is. I'm very, very confident in that. There was a time where I could not speak about Speediance, the company, or the machines. Now I can. The company's been great. The Gym Monster has been great. And the Gym Pal, in my experience, they've all been great. So just to let you guys know my experience so far. Jay, Gym Pal owner here, considering an upgrade to the Gym Monster soon. Thank you, Jay, for letting us know. I think that would be fantastic, especially if you own 2 separate residents and if one resident might be smaller than another, or if you want one piece of equipment on one floor and maybe another piece on another floor, these machines are quite affordable. If you buy now, you're not paying that monthly membership fee. So you can go ahead and spend a lot less money than what everybody else is going to have to spend once that membership kicks in. So now would certainly be the time, and I would be considering the upgrade too. Certainly, I think the Gym Pal is fantastic. I also think it's fantastic for people who have much less space. Surprisingly, though, I'm just going to be 100% with you guys. Surprisingly, the Gym Monster has such a light footprint that it almost rivals the footprint that the Gym Pal has. Of course, the Gym Pal is a lot smaller. If you can't drop the foot plate of the Gym Monster, maybe the Gym Pal is the way to go. They're both great machines, and as far as I can tell, coming from an excellent company. The people in this company work hard, guys. I know you guys, you may or may not talk to them often, but I talk to them often enough. We got Whitney, who's over in the chat right now. She's the only one in the office. She's working right now. She's coming in. I don't even know what time it is, and she's working. So keep that in mind. She's been working since I don't even know what time this morning. So thank you, Speediance. Thank you, Whitney, specifically for all the work you do here on YouTube. on Instagram, on Facebook, everywhere. Thank you, Whitney, and the whole Speediance team. You guys work hard. I know you do. It can't be easy. So where was I? Talking about the features of this before we got such great comments. Yes, thank you, Johnny, for thanking Whitney, because truly, she works hard, man. She works hard. Chris Wood, I had a really good experience with their customer support, also a Gym Monster owner. I have had only good experience with their customer support so far. And I've seen many people in the Facebook group claiming to have had great customer support as well. So I'm happy to know that I'm not the only one receiving that excellent customer support. So thank you. So let's talk a little bit about the updates. I'm super excited about the update that recently happened for one reason and one reason alone. There's a bunch of good reasons, but for me, and you guys can let me know in the comments if you guys agree, Speediance, I'm going to go on a limb, unless someone can correct me. I'm pretty sure I'm right when I say Speediance is the only company right now who has a digital weight piece of equipment where they allow you to enter into that machine without Wi-Fi connectivity. Initially, Speediance did not allow you to do that. What they did was they had the machine software set up so that if you lose Wi-Fi, you can continue training. But as soon as Speediance found out that the customers wanted a Wi-Fi free mode, they implemented it. And it only took them a couple of months, if that, to do so. It's not hard, guys. You got a lot of people out there, a lot of, not people, but companies out there, not to name any particular names, but you got a lot of companies out there who will never implement this mode, ever, because they are afraid that you will use the machine without their subscriptions. They're afraid that you'll go rogue. They want to know your information. They want to know when you're on, what you're doing, and all that stuff. And a Wi-Fi free mode is proof that Speediance has your best interest as a customer at heart. That's how I feel. How do you guys feel? Speediance has freed a whole group of home gym owners. Thank you, Speediance, because you didn't have to do that. You could have been like all the other companies out there who are like pretending to hear the people and then never implement something. But no, Speediance implemented it gratefully, because the other day I lost Wi-Fi, and guess what? I was able to train. No issues. Turn my machine on. As long as I have electricity, I can train in free mode. This is free mode. In case you guys don't know what free mode is, that is a no restriction zone, we'll call it, within the machine. It's not a program. You can do your own free lifts. You can jump from one move to another, change the weight as you see fit. That's my happy place. I personally don't necessarily like programs. Not that there's anything wrong with programs. Some people just don't like programs. And for me, this is the place to be. Now, the second reason why I am really happy about the update that recently came out was because it directly affected my free mode, my happy place. It directly affected it. How so? The main page for free mode used to be very, very crammed. And I didn't even know it was crammed at first, because I was just living with it. I'm easy. You know what I mean? Give me a piece of machinery that works and I'll use it. I'm not going to complain. I'm going to be happy. As long as that thing works, I'm going to use it. So if the screen is all crushed and there's small words, I'll get out a magnifying glass. I'll do what I need to do as long as I can pump my iron. You know what I mean? Pump my electricity, pump my digital weight. As long as I can train from home, I don't care. You can make these words minute. I'm not going to complain. I can also wait for my machine, right? If I order a machine and it's been like a month, I'm cool with that. As long as I know it's coming, I am very, very happy with it. You're going to wait for good stuff. You know what I'm saying? When the whole world is buying something, for the most part, you're going to have to wait. So it sucks when you have to wait, but you might have to wait. The point is that they changed the layout of this page. They spread everything out. Everything is nice and visible now. They're making changes based on the preferences of the users. I went along with this, but I know there was a lot of people who had trouble viewing this page. And now that there's going to be a whole bunch of other people using this machine without the Wi-Fi, it's very good that Speediance implemented the structure, changed the structure of the free lift page. Very, very good, because now everything is super easy to see, super easy to understand. I love it. Absolutely love it. Let me hit up the comments real quick and see what we got going. I don't want to miss anybody's comments. Welcome to everybody who's here. I'm very happy to see everybody here. All right, so we have the link in the description, guys. If you click that link, pair that link with Joey 500 to get $500 off this machine, and do it before they implement the membership. Don't kick yourself. Don't kick yourself. Do it like the machine's amazing. So many people have experienced it. You can experience the amazing without the membership forever. I would say do it now. That's my opinion. So let me hit those comments. Highwayman, what is up? How's it going? Welcome. Very happy to have you here. And Andre, it's by far the best home gym there is, period. I 100% agree with you, Andre. I definitely do believe that this is the best machine. I'm going to have to move soon, relatively soon, like within a year. I'm going to be moving, changing apartments in the building we're in. So this machine, I am really, really happy that all I need to do is just grab a friend and carry this thing right up to the new apartment. That's it. No hassle. I don't have to pay anybody. I don't have to deal with drills. I don't have to deal with screws. I don't have to deal with my membership being not my membership, my warranty being discontinued if I decide to move this myself. Nope. And in the meantime, if I wanted to move this from this room, I could do that. Tilt it back, 2 wheels, push forward. That's it. Super, super simple, super easy. Why did everyone not think of this? Why didn't everybody think about this? It's done. Speediance did. Use the body weight to hold it down. Use the 90 degree strong angle. That's it. All people needed was a brain. I guess all the people who have brains work at Speediance. It must be so, right? They have Whitney. I know Whitney definitely is very intelligent. So they have Whitney. Let's see. What do we have in the comments? I don't want to miss. For some reason, I'm having trouble with the comments, guys. Bear with me. Okay, Chris Wood. Any recommendations on best ab workouts? I've mostly been working on arms since I got mine. Need to switch it up. I got to be honest with you, Chris. I don't do ab workouts. And the reason why, I've discussed this in a lot of my videos, I don't do ab workouts because I don't want my abs to get too bulky. Now, of course, it'll take time and a lot of work to get them bulky, but I already have abs without training. So I'm one of those really bad trainers who don't work their abs because I didn't need to work my abs in order to get the abs. A lot of the time, this may not be true for you because everyone is different, but a lot of people think that they can ab crunch their way into a six-pack, and that is absolutely not true whatsoever. So usually it comes down to body fat percentage. Now, that may not be for you, and unfortunately, I personally cannot give you any recommendations on great ab workouts because I just don't do them. And a lot of the clients that I've had will ask me, oh, what ab workout should I do for abs? I'm like, well, do you tense your stomach when you walk? Are you tensing your stomach when you're doing your tricep pull down? How is your core? Is it weak? Do you have to work on abs? So a lot of the time, people don't necessarily have to work on their abs. Their core is fine. They don't have back problems. And so I don't typically just be like, hey, work out on abs. You can do an ab crunch on this off the top of my head. If you get on your knees here, hold this above your head and use your stomach to pull down on the weight, I would think that was an excellent way to do an ab workout on this machine off the top of my head. I hope that helps. Also, I'm sure Speediance in the workout section has content on abs. Not sure how much or how little, because you guys, if you watch my channel, you know I don't particularly like to use programs. I like to make my own. I like free mode. So that's what I do. So I don't necessarily know what they have in there. Let's see. Mark, I was considering buying a functional trainer, but it would have taken up every last bit of room in my living room, and it wouldn't have been movable. Yes, that's why I decided to get the Gym Monster instead. Yeah, absolutely right. This thing's footprint is so slim. It's incredible. It's incredible that there's so many people out there that did not think of this. It's mind-blowing to me. But it is the footprint itself on the floor is so small when the foot plate is up, and even when the foot plate is down. It is such an amazing size, and you don't even know it's there. But I would have been able to fit this comfortably, even in my Brooklyn apartment that was like, I don't even know how many square feet, like 800 square feet or less. I still would have been able to fit this in there. And it was a studio apartment. This would have worked. Absolutely. What else do we have here in the comments? What are all the training modes like? So as far as training modes, do you mean the dynamic weight modes? Is that what you mean? If so, I can tell you what those are like because I use them very often. The standard mode, and I've done some videos on this as well. You guys can check out my YouTube channel. And I discuss all the modes and when to use the modes. All these modes here, these are all tools. You only want to use a tool when that tool is necessary. And you don't want to use a hammer if you need a screwdriver, right? So you have standard mode, which is excellent to get a regular concentric and a regular eccentric when it comes to force, okay? Your muscle is being treated as regular, okay? When it comes to chains mode, you're going to be getting the hard portion on the first portion of the movement, so on the concentric, and as you move down to the eccentric, the weight actually lightens up a bit, okay? So this is excellent for power, and it's a really excellent mode. It really is, depending on why you might actually need to use it. Remember, it's a tool. Do you need power? Are you training for muscle size? Are you training for strength? Because if you're training for muscle size, I would not necessarily tell you to use chains. I would absolutely not. I would tell you to use eccentric mode. And eccentric mode is phenomenal. It's going to give you more weight on the eccentric. So this is the concentric. And this is the eccentric coming back. In this instance, for this movement, it's going to give you more weight on the side of the movement that you can actually use the weight. So rather than train heavier for bigger gains, why not train smarter? Throw on eccentric mode and utilize your muscles in the best way that they can be used. Don't overload them on the portion of the movement where they're weak, on the concentric. No. Overload them on the eccentric. This is going to allow you to lift heavier. This is going to allow you to put more weight on the muscle safely, and it's going to end up giving you a larger response from your muscle when it comes to muscle size, okay? Now, fixed speed is really cool, very unique, and it is, I believe it's primarily on this machine for the actual rowing capability that this machine has. Remember, guys, the Gym Monster is not just some weight training machine, which it is, and it does that excellently. But what it also is a cardio machine. This machine will give you bodybuilding and cardio. Yeah, you don't need to buy a treadmill unless you want to, of course, but you don't need to buy a treadmill if you get this because you can row the weight away instead of walking the weight away. You can bodybuild and train cardio, one machine, one footprint, one price. So fixed speed mode is excellent. Depending on how you change it, it's going to allow you to pull on this machine, and the harder you pull, the more weight you're going to get on the concentric, and on the eccentric, it's going to go back with zero resistance. So I'll give you a quick demonstration. Right now we're on slow. So watch me pull. You see that? I'm pulling as hard as I can. It's not letting me pull. Now, if I put it on fast, watch this. You see that? It gives me much more leeway. Now, the stronger you are, the more you may be inclined, or depending on what you're doing, the more you may be inclined to keep it on slow or fast, right? Depends on the movement and depends on where you are in your training. Do you want more reps rather than more weight? Do you want more weight rather than reps? So many different ways you can utilize this. All you have to know is what's your goal, which tool will get you to your goal. That's what you need to know. That's what you need to know. Okay? Now let's take a look at these comments because I've been babbling. I hope I was able to answer your questions. What are all the training modes like? We answered that question. Hopefully, Johnny, I hope I answered that well. Andre, 100% true for the body fat and abs. Yes. You will see so many people who are overweight training their abs, wasting hours and days and weeks and months of their life to get abs because somebody said, oh, you better do your crunches. And it's like, listen, bro, cut the calories. You're going to see your body fat go, do a little cardio if you want, and you're going to see your abs. You don't need to train. You don't have to train unless, of course, you have an imbalance in your body or you have a weak core. You have back problems, and training your core is going to help you. There's a lot of different reasons why you may want to train abs, but if it's just to get your abs, you don't need to do one ab workout in your entire life. You really don't. Of course, everybody's different. Maybe you got some really, really weak abs and you got to do a couple of crunches, but it will not take a lot. You do some crunches, those abs will explode. You'll never have to do them again. So that's been my experience. That's what I tell the people who I speak to. Mark, I did one of the built-in ab workouts the other day, and it had things like cable crunches and wood choppers, right, which were moves I couldn't do at home until I got my Gym Monster. Thank you, Mark, for letting us know. Thank you so much for letting us know. This machine's incredible. Full body machine, guys, in case you were wondering. No problem, Chris. I'm very, very happy to help. I'm grateful my explanation made sense. Cassie, my friend. Joey, the Gym Monster is perfect for me. It fits well in my little office gym setup. Oh, that is so cool. You got one of these in your office? That is so cool. Excellent. Good for you. I love that I can use the ring to easily adjust the weight in a second without having to stop and use the screen. That is 100%. 100%. Don't forget, guys, Joey 500, capital J-O, lowercase O-E-Y, 500 to enter into that giveaway. All right, now, I'm going to leave the comments alone for a minute. I'm going to tell you guys the important information that you guys are going to need and want to know if you're thinking about purchasing this machine, okay? So, Joey 500 is the code. There's a link in the chat box, and hopefully it's in the description as well, that you can use in order to get $500 off of the listed price on the website, okay? Joey 500 gets you that 500 off, and if you use my link, you're supporting this channel as well. No skin off your nose. You're getting your money back, and you're supporting me. Thank you guys for your support. Now, along with the 500 off, when you use that code, you're getting the extenders, the belt extenders, so that you can use this machine without getting rope burn, right? And you're also getting hooks, which I don't even have, guys. I don't even have the hooks. Those hooks are going to allow you to put the bar right up on, as if you're using a bench press machine. I forget the word, but an actual bench press piece of equipment where it has the hooks that you just pop that bar up on those hooks. So you're going to get those hooks and the belt extenders for free when you use that code. So $500 off and those 2 items. The link is in the comments. Check them out over there, and the description, I believe, as well. Now, the first 5 people who use that link, the first 5 people who use the code and the link, you guys are going to be getting not only all those perks, but you're also going to be getting a free massage gun. I don't know if we're out of those free massage guns. People typically like use up all those massage guns real quick, but don't worry, guys. You can also add Joey 500 into the chat, capital J, lowercase OEY 500, to enter into a draw. We're going to be doing the draw at the end, and you will have a chance at winning a prize. And guys, if you haven't had enough amazing information to make you want to buy this machine already, now's the time. Now's the time. You only have a very short window of time left. It could be even as small as like 2 months, 3 months. There's no specific date, but very soon, every person who purchases this will need a membership in order to gain all of the amazing features that you could get for free if you purchase now. Why purchase later? If you know you want one of these machines, the company's doing right by its people. It's been a fantastic machine. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Do you see this? The motor is strong. Everything's working gratefully. And this has been nothing but amazing for me. I use this thing like 6 times a week. And I'm using this thing for like 3 hours a day. 6 times a week, 3 hours a day. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And again, you also have the perk of this thing being a cardio machine as well. Really, really cool. So I mentioned all that red tape to you guys, all the main reasons why you should purchase now. I want to touch on something that Cassie brought out. Another thing that came along with this update that they did, not only with the guest mode, not only with the optimized free lift page, but the next best thing is they changed up the ring. Now, this ring allows you to turn the weight on and off. The cool thing about this is that you can also change the weight from a position where, like if you're not near the screen, like Cassie mentioned, you might be on a bench press, right? You got your back on the bench. You want to change the weight. All you got to do is change the weight with this ring like this. So let me back up and show you this. You see this? Now before, you guys can see here, the numbers are changing. Before, no matter how fast you would flick this ring, no matter how fast, it didn't matter, the weight would only go up in small increments, very small increments like this. Hopefully you guys can see it okay, like this. But now they've changed it so that flick of a switch, you can go ahead and change that weight very, very quickly. You can go from the lowest amount of weight to the highest amount of weight in a couple of flicks of the knob, which is excellent. Really, really cool stuff. They're constantly making updates. Let me check the comments real quick. I don't want to miss anybody. We got a lot of great comments, guys. Thank you so much for the comments. Every comment not only helps to expand the knowledge of myself and others watching, but you're also helping to enter yourself into that free giveaway towards the end. The more action you do in the box there, the more likely it is you'll get chosen, okay? That's just how the machine works. Todd K, are there any plans in the future to integrate and add a camera system to help with form? That is a really great question. Todd, I cannot personally answer that. I don't know. Maybe some of the other users or maybe even Whitney know the answer to that. I don't know. But I can tell you that the Gym Monster, last time I checked, has a USB port in the back. Maybe that has something to do with adding a camera. It would not surprise me if you were able to just set a camera up on this rather than it be integrated. It would not surprise me if Speediance was able to just set a camera up here. Maybe you could even buy your own camera, I don't know, and have it connect in order to do that. It would not surprise me. With the updates that they are doing, it would not surprise me at all. They were so innovative to make a machine like this. I'm pretty sure that if they want to be able to incorporate a camera, that they should be able to do it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you want to see a camera? Let me know in the comments, guys. Johnny YouTube, is there a way to increase tension in the lengthened position of the muscle, the stretch, that has been shown to be the most beneficial for hypertrophy? Let me just try to soak that in. Is there a way to increase the tension in the lengthened position of the muscle that has been shown to be the most beneficial for hypertrophy? Well, that's a very good question, and I'm going to go. Okay, so I think you got your answer, Johnny. Johnny mentions, okay, so eccentric mode can deliver a good deal of that application. Yes, it can. Now, personally, a lot of people are really into the eccentric for good reason, right? Studies show that eccentric training will build your muscle faster. It'll also make you stronger than concentric only training. Okay. So when compared, of course, guys, you're always going to have people, concentric's better. Listen, I've experienced it. In my opinion, in my experience, for me, talking for myself, eccentric is the way to go. So if you throw on eccentric and you go ahead and let's just go ahead. I trained earlier today. I'll just put it on easy 25 pounds. You turn that weight on. You got a lot of people who want to go like this and then hold that eccentric all the way back, Like they're almost giving, they're giving like, I don't know, 15 seconds, 20-second eccentrics. Personally, I wouldn't recommend that to you. You're not getting enough volume at that point, and by the time you're done training, you're not going to have enough volume, and you need volume in order to grow, right? I mean, that's my opinion, everybody. It's my opinion on the research and experience I have. Don't shoot me in the comments, you know what I'm saying? So many people are like, no. I am a huge advocate of volume at the right amount of weight. That's where I've seen my growth. And you guys look at my videos. I am certainly not where I used to be like a year and a half ago because I moved to Mexico and I eat too many tacos. But let me tell you guys, I was a walking anatomy chart. All you got to do is look at my videos. I can tell you how to gain the muscle and I can tell you how to lose the weight. I don't need to look like that now in order to tell you. I know. I've lived it, and I'll be back soon with that. I was telling Ryan, my buddy Ryan, who will be a special guest very soon, I was telling Ryan the other day that I need to get off the taco stand and back on my counting of the calories because I want to get back down to that body fat percentage where all the muscles pop. That's where I want to be. But back to the point, I would never recommend you to do like some crazy. Let me show you guys something real quick. This is the power of eccentric mode. I'm just going to choose a random number. This says 75 pounds, okay? Now remember, this is a digital weight 75 pounds, much, much heavier than regular free weights, okay? This is standard 75 pounds. Weight is on. Now I'm going to go for this tricep extension. All right. You see that? I can't do it. I can't do it. All right. Now, I'm going to turn on eccentric. I'm going to drop the weight here. I'm dropping the weight down to 50. It's 50 on the regular and 20 more pounds on the eccentric. Okay. Remember, on the regular weight, I couldn't even do 70 pounds. Watch this. You see that? I can do it. You see what I'm doing? I was able to do the concentric, and now it's coming back with 70. And now I'm doing 70 pounds, and I'm doing it safely, and I'm able to
Hello? Yes. Oh, crap. Yeah, we lost Joey. Oh, I thought we get him back on here. Alright, Speediance, I am exiting this. Summon him when he's back on. Yeah, it really can, right? Yeah, we lost Joe. I don't know what happened. So now we're just waiting. Hopefully we can get him back. Oh, man. Guess he lost service. Alright, I'm Speediance, get me out of here until Joey comes back.
Hey, I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I saw Ryan on there. If you're saying Speediance can change people, absolutely 100% right. Thank you very much. Thank you, Cassie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a very good thing. I live in Mexico, Johnny, and the Wi-Fi is not reliable. But this time it was StreamYard's fault because my Wi-Fi was 100% the whole time. Let's see if let me see if I missed any comments. Thank you guys in the chat for doing your thing. Okay, Joey turned into Ryan. All right, I love it. All right, okay. I'm going to assume there was nothing too pressing in the comments when I was gone. Thank you guys for caring about me. I am back. Now, did you guys see? Let me know in the comments. Did you see my demonstration on the eccentric? Let me know. Did you see it? Because if not, I have to do it again. I do want to get my buddy Ryan on soon, but I want to know, did you see the power of the eccentric? And did you hear what I was saying in regards to it, why it's valuable? Let me know in the comments, guys. Okay, Todd, thank you so much. Excellent, excellent. Okay, good. So it's amazing, amazing way to train. And it's a much safer way to train. There's nothing wrong with free weights. There's nothing wrong with the regular gym. But when you could train harder and safer, why not? Use technology. Technology like this. And you're getting all those modes for free when you buy now. Now, I'm going to give you guys one more time the info that you're going to need before I invite my main man, Ryan, on. And because I want to get his input as well as your inputs on those updates that recently came out. Guys, Joey 500 is going to get you $500 off the machine's listed price on the website. You're going to also get the extender belts and hooks as well. Use the link in the comments in order to support me, as well as get your $500 off. Now, remember, guys, I forgot to mention this earlier. The items, you won't see them in the cart. You're not going to see them in the cart. But when you use the Joey 500 code, Speediance is going to put them in off-site. So you're not going to see it in the cart when you purchase the items, those free gifts, but you will get them if you use my code. So you'll be getting the extenders, you'll be getting the hooks, and the first 5 who order are going to be getting the free massage gun, okay? Stay tuned till the end of the video, which is coming up shortly, and we're going to be able to go for a draw. Enter into the chat box, capital J, lowercase OEY 500 500 in order to enter into that chat, into that draw. And you're going to be entered into getting a free gift by Speediance. remember, guys, now's the time to buy. Very soon, say goodbye to the free lifetime membership. Now's the time, totally. So if we could have our special guest, Ryan, come on in, that would be amazing. I want to know Ryan's opinion. Ryan, what's up, man?
Not much. What's going on, brother?
Bro, people thought that we like shapeshifted.
I know. I was laughing, man. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but yeah, man, I am so excited to know what your thoughts are on some of the changes that Speediance has been making. Because you hit me up the other day and you were really excited to tell me something. Do you want to tell everybody that what you were talking to me about?
Yeah, so pretty much coming soon. I've been really wanting them to put eccentric and chains into the custom template so that way I can customize my workout with them in them, because you can only do standard. So pretty much, I've been saying it, and the community, letting them know, like, hey, can you really add this in there? Because they listen quite well. And Whitney hit me up and said, just so you know, the feature you asked about is coming soon. And I was just like blown away. Just the simple fact she would like, how many companies are you going to be able to go to and just truly tell them, oh, I want this added? Are they going to add it for you? Most likely not. I mean, they might in the future, who knows? But the way Speediance went about it, I was just absolutely mind blowing. And all the new features and everything, all the updates and everything and like you were talking about the ring earlier, Joe, it was so slow to change that weight. Now it's just so easy.
Yeah, man, absolutely. You don't know you need the changes sometimes until you see them. Like for me, I was living with it. I was like, turn the weight. Like I was thinking, oh, well, this is better than me having to get up, go to the machine, change the weight. But
Yeah,
they found a way to make it better. Yep, absolutely.
yeah, and
Yeah, and oh, please go ahead, please.
yeah, it's truly game changer. Also, I just want to mention quick, I've been going at it with the rower, and I didn't tell you, Joe, but I'm in love with that thing, man. That thing's awesome.
Have you been using it a lot?
Oh yeah, I love using it. There's days where I can't physically use it, and I still want to use it. And so it's just like
Right.
it's awesome. I love the thing.
Yeah, man, definitely. I love that fixed speed mode because you can change the on the when you're doing the rowing, you can change it to harder or softer. And sometimes I get carried away with it, and
Hmm.
I can't even do my back later in the week. And like I need to chill with it because I'm doing
Yeah.
cardio on it and the bodybuilding. I got to figure out a good way to do it.
Right. Yeah. I've been
Oh, uh, go ahead,
Yeah,
please.
I've
Please
been
continue.
just like 10 or 15 minutes, and the one day I hit Levi's full got a workout before the rowing, the 30-minute burner, and man, I tell you what, after I was done that, my whole shirt was just drenched.
Yep. Definitely. Absolutely, man. Yeah, the rower is a great. I love the fact that you don't need, like, I have a treadmill because I had one already, but
Yeah.
you don't need one. This is
No.
like a one-stop shop.
Yeah, man, for sure. I mean, I have a little treadmill myself, but I alternate for the days I'm too sore from the rower. I just alternate to the treadmill. But normally
Right.
I keep it on like between 1 and 8. I haven't really ventured upon that. But I've been, you've been saying how sore you were. I'm like, well, how high can I go? So,
Yeah. It's an amazing it's got amazing tension on this machine, on the motors.
yeah, the tension will truly challenge you. So I'm definitely gonna venture out of that eventually. But I was just looking for the cardio aspect in it, because I train so hard just in my regular training. I'm afraid to go too hard. You know what I mean? Because my training
Right.
lately has been next level. Like, I didn't tell you this, Joe, but I was doing I started off 80 pounds on my incline again. Well, I'm now up to 100 pounds incline for my bench. So
Bro.
it's because of that eccentric mode, and
Yep.
that's what's making me build. Because when I was doing the free lift, I was putting the 100. I did like, I think it was 100 for regular, and then I would do like 20 or 25 eccentric. So I was
Okay.
doing 125 on the down. And I'll tell you what, I just think that is the big reason why I got strong so fast.
Yes, I agree, man. I totally agree. Why not train smarter? Like when you're before we had technology like this, you were forced to have a buddy maybe help you pick the weight up on the concentric and then bring it down yourself on that eccentric or something like that. That was the hacks back then. But now you don't need anybody to do that hack. You can just train like your muscle wants you to train.
Right, exactly. And it's just like even the bar tilt thing as well. Like you just tilt it. Say you want to max out or you want to lift heavier. Because like me, I'm not maxing out bench on this thing yet. So say I already tried, see what I was capable of lifting. I didn't venture my one rep max, but I did just saw my capabilities and I was stronger than I thought on this. But just the fact you can do that is, it's a beautiful thing.
Right. Absolutely. Ryan, I just want to hit the comments because I saw we missed a couple of comments. Please forgive me just for a moment. I just want to check that out.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you, brother. Johnny YouTube mentions, good to hear about the Speediance customer service. Vitruvian does not heed their customers' input or requests. In fact, they promised a product upgrade for overhead pulling, then canceled it. Guys, first of all, Ryan has experienced Vitruvian. So we've done, I think at bare minimum, one video. Maybe there was two where he talked about his Vitruvian experience. That's been documented on the channel. And Ryan, I believe, saved a bunch of people giving his input, whether it was, matter of fact, I'm not going to say saved. I'm going to say Ryan helped you guys make a decision. Because Ryan's very, he's experienced a lot of different types of machines. So he gave tons of information about the machine. And I've mentioned, and he mentioned in his video about that attachment. I myself have mentioned in many videos that I don't believe it'll happen. And I would always say, I'll believe it when I see it. That's because so many companies do make promises in order to get you to buy more machines. And then they take the promise back and it's like, oh, forget it. I'm going to be honest, and you guys can go back and check those videos out where I've talked about it. I've said multiple times, I don't believe they're coming out with anything, but I'd love to see it when it happens. And to hear you saying that it's canceled now, if that is accurate information, Johnny, that's not surprising to me because that happens a lot. There were so many people who, when Tonal came out, there was another rival. I don't remember the name, but people were saying, oh, should I buy Tonal? Should I buy this one? I was like, guys, Tonal exists already. Don't buy the machine pre-order that doesn't exist. You can't trust these companies sometimes. But as you can see, you can trust the Gym Monster. You can trust Speediance. They're here. They're pumping out machines. They're constantly, like Ryan just mentioned, constantly fixing, updating their software. They're not just throwing a machine out there and having you buy it. They get your money and now they're not changing anything. No, they're actually changing things according to what the users want. And as long as they're doing that, they're good in my book. Mark, do you guys know if they might implement the ability to publish your custom workouts for others to follow? I think that'd be pretty awesome. I've actually heard, I don't know if they're rumors or what, but I've heard people in the Facebook saying that that will be coming. I can't be positive. Maybe Whitney or anybody else can enlighten us on that. Are they planning on adding more warm-ups? If you asked for it, I guarantee you they're going to give you more warm-ups. If you ask for it, they're going to give it to you. That's that's my thoughts on that. We have me commenting in the chat through Whitney's body, because that's what we're doing during this live, saying that, hi, Mark, you can share your workout templates through the app. There you go. Thank you very much, Whitney, coming through my body. Okay, so I just want to mention something. This is an excellent point to bring out. The fans on my machine are always on, even when it's in standby. Wondering if this is normal. My machine doesn't do that. So I don't know, Ryan, maybe you can give us your thoughts, your experience too. But as you guys can hear, my machine is in standby right now. And if this goes black, this screen, the fans will not run. They don't, right? Okay.
Yeah.
When I first got my machine, they did, however. So maybe you might need an update or something, but mine don't run. So yours don't either.
No.
Okay.
No, only when I'm using the machine that they run.
Right. Yeah, like if I throw the weight on right now, you guys will be able to hear the fans, they turn on. But now when I turn the weight off, you can hear the fans dying down, and now there's no more fans. So that might be an update that maybe this person needs.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Kevin Lobo. Oh, my man Kevin from the Facebook group. Any plans to create an eccentric only mode or allow setting weight more than 50% in eccentric mode? 0 to 10 pounds, concentric, 20 to 100. That's an excellent request. If it's possible, I'm sure they will do it, bro, but I don't know if there's any plans. Maybe Whitney can talk through my body in the chat there and answer that question, but I cannot answer it, but that's an excellent one. So we only got a couple minutes left, and very soon we're going to be doing the draw. So I just want to ask Ryan one more thing. Ryan, do you feel like what other customers have brought out, do you feel like Speediance is in this for the long run? What has your customer service experience been like? Because I was gifted this machine by the company, as many people know, as I'm very open about telling people. You were not. You spent your money on this. How do you feel?
I feel really good about the customer service. You know, they whenever there's an issue, they address it. They you know, that they will, I feel like they will always take care of you. They will do their best. You know, just be patient because they're based out of China. So make sure you're always just, you know, they're going to get back to you. It just takes a little bit of time because it's a different time zone. But when they get back to you, I feel like they've been fantastic. I mean, Whitney's the GOAT of customer service, in my opinion.
Yeah, 100%
A
right.
hard worker, first one in the building. Like, come on.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. She's there working by herself right now. Well, maybe now people have come in, but she was working by herself since I don't even know what time this morning. Because, you know, in China, it's the morning time. But, Ryan, I just want to say it's a little off before we get to that draw. I just want to say you're looking cut up, bro. I think that I don't know if you've been watching what you've been eating or if it's also the combined effort with the cardio on the rower. But
Yeah.
you look more cut than the last time I saw you.
Oh, do I? Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
thanks, man. I appreciate that. I thought I did. I think it's the rowing because
Okay.
like I said, I've been really hammering away with the rowing. I've been, you know, I've also been watching my diet too. So that's probably part of it as well because important diet is always necessary when you're trying to, you know, stay fit. But yeah, I think it's a combination of all that.
Excellent. That's it, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. No, I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
You got the perfect lighting, and whenever you lean back, I see the cuts, and I'm like, man, this guy needs to bro, you need to get a YouTube channel and just show people, bro. You just need to show people, man.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing.
Always, man. That's what I've been aiming for. I've been trying to get lean. That's why I got the rower. I was trying to, you know, and once you actually convinced me to get it because like when I was watching your videos, you were talking about it, and then when I got it, I'm like, wow, this thing's just it works, you man. And whoever does not have it, I'm telling you, you need to get one.
Ryan said it, guys. Ryan said it. There you go. Thank you, bro. Hey, Whitney, did you want to roll that draw so we can check out to see who won? Guys, Joey 500 in the chat. Enter into the draw. It might not be too late. And remember, Joey 500 will get you $500 off. You're going to get extender belts, hooks. The link is in the comments. You're not going to see them in the cart. Remember that. They're going to add it afterwards. Big deal. And buy now. Membership, guys, is coming soon. Now's the time. All right, let's see who wins. Let's see what's going on. Imagine if I won. That would be great. Jose, congratulations, bro. Congratulations.
Congrats, man.
Yeah, congratulations. Was it Jose who said that tonal left him broke? I don't remember if it was Jose. If it was Jose, well, Jose, at least you won. You
Yeah,
know
right.
At least you won. If it was Jose, congrats. Oh man. Well, thank you guys for being here. This was an excellent live, and the reason it was excellent is because you guys were able to leave your comments, leave your thoughts. Our special guest, as always makes excellent. Thank you so much, Ryan, for your time, man.
Oh, of course, man. Always.
Awesome. I'm so happy to have you here. I'm happy to have everybody here. Thank you guys for being so supportive in the chat, asking your excellent questions. I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful night. I'm going to get going for now, and Ryan will as well. And we will see you guys on the next live. Thank you all for your time and the love, and we will talk to you guys soon.
All righty.
Okay.